Hi, third grade. This is our weekly instructional lesson for science for week 2, day 1. So this week, our learning target is I can plan and conduct a simple investigation. So let's begin by engaging. Now, something I always wonder is why is this penny so dark compared to this penny? Well, over time, pennies become darker. So pennies are made of copper, and when copper is exposed to oxygen, which means that, let's say, it's in your wallet or your piggy bank, the air is hitting that piece of copper. And if sitting in your piggy bank for months and months, and that it's going to get darker because there's a chemical reaction, which we'll be learning about this week. And that chemical reaction causes the copper to corrode, which means damage. And that's when a green, brownish film, that extra touch on the penny, forms from copper oxide molecules. And that's called patina. And although it doesn't look pretty, it's actually helpful because it protects the metal underneath and keeps the copper healthy. And because pennies are made of copper, they transition from that shiny brown to the dark brown over time. Now, do you think it's possible for that dark brown penny to become bright and shiny again? Well, this week you're going to find out if that is true. So your research question this week is it possible for a penny to transition from a darker shade of brown back to a shiny brown color? So I want you to think about that. And we're going to move along. And for tomorrow, you will explore. So I have some articles for you to read to learn about the story of the penny. So when it got started, why they chose Abe Lincoln to be on the penny. There's also some fun facts there. There is another article that's very special. It's on the Lincoln Bicentennial 1 cent program. So what that means is that they changed the penny for the anniversary of Lincoln's presidency. So you get to learn a little bit about that. And I have 3 do's for you. You're going to review the terms that we're going to be talking about this week, like chemical reaction, oxygen, oxidize, with these flashcards. And I have 2 articles for you to look at on experimenting with cleaning pennies. So this is where you will find out if you can change a penny from being dark to being shiny. And the video will show you an insight into if that's the case as well. Then on Friday, once you have explored these resources, you should be able to explain to me whether that penny can go from a darker shade to a lighter, why pennies go from a darker shade of brown over time, and if it's possible for it to go back to being shiny. On day 4, you're going to check your understanding by taking this little quiz on those flashcards that you had for Thursday. And day 5, you're going to elaborate and you're going to do the copper cleanup. So I will share this with you. I'm going to make a copy. There we go. I have their materials listed here, the directions for the experiment here, and this is your data sheets. This is what you will submit for your assignment. What you're going to do is you are going to use warm tap water and 2 substances, meaning liquid, semi-liquid, semi-solid, to test your theory. Do you think that you can make a dark penny shiny again? So you will take a before picture of the penny and an after picture of a penny. So you're going to let the penny soak in the warm tap water. And let's say I want my first substance to be ketchup and my second one to be oil. And I'm going to take a picture of what the penny looks like before. Then I'm going to let it soak in the water, ketchup, and oil, 3 separate pennies, for 5 minutes. Clean them off, take a picture, and then I'm going to analyze. So did the penny change or not? If it did, what does it look like now? And my final conclusion, so did the warm tap water make the penny shiny? So you are going to answer that question this week. And of course, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you.